Before we toast to the weekend, I want to bring you a conversation that I had alone, with Lisa Barlow. She's the founder of Vida Tequila. She's also, of course, a real housewife of Salt Lake City, and she spoke about working in the spirits industry for almost 20 years. And now she's expanding her liquor portfolio. And she talked about her role on Real Housewives and how that's helped her grow her business. Take a listen.
So we started in 2003 working on the brand. Launched in 2007 at the Sundance Film Festival. We did 10 days of amazing parties, and we've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, I mean, your background is in planning and marketing. And I'm curious, I mean, you talk about how tequila was kind of looked down on. It was kind of just, the drink, you had in college. And
yeah, the bad one.
Once you, grew up, you kind of evolved. But we've seen tequila now have this sort of renaissance as being something that's a little more elevated, a little bit more sophisticated. That had to be, a big part of that was certainly marketing. And I'm curious as to what approach you took with Vida in doing that.
That's a great question. So I knew we couldn't compete with billion-dollar brands, so we had to be creative on our approach to market. So with my marketing background and my drive, I created my own marketing company to do experiential marketing events. I partnered in film. I have a lot of clients in film and TV, and I was launching TV shows, movies, and making sure my brand was front and center at all of those events. So it gives you a chance to create a trial of the brand awareness, and really marketing dollars. And, competing against billion-dollar brands where when we launched, one of the very popular brands was spending $25 million on print advertising alone. I knew I had to be creative, clever, and take a unique approach to market.
It's one thing to sort of shoot through and sort of, create some buzz for yourself, but to maintain that over, what is it, 18, almost 20 years now.
Yeah, almost 20 years.
Like, how do you do that? Because, I mean, there are so many tequila brands out there now, a lot of them also helmed by celebrities. So how do you sort of keep awareness about what you're doing?
I think the thing is you have to be constantly in front of the consumer, know your audience, know how to market to your audience, pick the right events, pick the right charities, be in the right places. I have a great Rolodex, and I've earned that over years. And because of that, I've been able to have my brand at so many impactful, meaningful events. And now with Housewives, I think it's like, I'm the celebrity now. I've always been on the back side of everything, and now I'm, front and center with the brand, and I think that really helps too.
As Housewives.
But I have the street cred with,
you do have the street
true
cred.
Tequila fans,
you got the Andy Cohen cred too.
I got the Andy Cohen cred.
I assume that's helped as well, right, in terms of visibility for you?
For visibility, I think it's been great.
What do you want to do, like, going forward? I mean, you have your brands, you have the umbrella company above it. Is the idea to expand into other things, or just to push deeper into what you're already doing?
Expanding is always the goal. So we also have a hard seltzer named Blue Jay Hard Seltzer. We sell primarily in Utah right now, testing the market to see if it has legs, how well we'll do.
Now forgive me if this is an ignorant question, but you're selling hard seltzer in Utah. That's a business model?
That's a business model.
All right.
Utah is high up on the drinking and innovative for drinks, beverage, the hospitality industry. So we're testing that market right now, and based on how well it does in Utah, we'll take it to other markets. It's an inspired drink off of Vida. It doesn't have any tequila in it. It's a sugar beet-based product. Super delicious, only 5% for those that are sober curious, or after millennials put together this whole sober movement and sober curious moment. So we've really tapped into that by having a lower alcohol-proof product, and then having our tequila brand, which is kind of the inspiration for the hard seltzer too.
I do want to ask how you utilize social media, particularly at a time when social media is becoming a little bit more fractured. There's a lot of questions as to whether it still has that same power to really launch and sustain brands that it did in the past.
I don't think social media is going away anytime soon, but it doesn't have the same power that it did 5 years ago, even 3 years ago. So I think one thing that we did is we opened a Vida Tequila lounge in Hotspot, Park City, where I can be there to customer face, fan face, give them a trial of our tequila, sell them a trial of tequila, because in Utah you can't give away drinks, but to really encourage, hey, this is a trial of the brand. You can taste it with me. You can be here with me. You can pair it with me. And that's been really, really helpful. I love being in our lounge and being able to meet fans and also meet consumers that really love tequila, which is the fastest growing spirit category right now. The increase in year-over-year growth is unbelievable.